Hi, you guys. Welcome to our Fire Flow class. This is a yoga inspired stretching and strengthening workout. So, without further ado, let's get started. If you're on a yoga mat, you can come to the top of your mat. Begin standing with big toes together, heels slightly apart. Open up the hands, close the eyes, ground down through the feet, and just breathe. Notice how you're feeling today. Take a couple more deep breaths. And open up your eyes. We're going to begin with a couple sun salutations. So go ahead and inhale, arms come all the way up overhead. Exhale, you'll fold forward all the way down. Inhale, coming up to a halfway lift. Back is flat. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back to plank, and we'll start to lower to the ground, hugging the elbows in. Inhaling on your way up to an upward dog, and exhaling back to a downward dog. Once you get there, take some time to pedal the feet out. Notice what your body needs. Maybe spend a little time on each side, twist the hips, whatever works for you. And then we'll start to tiptoe our feet forward. Inhaling one more time to create that halfway lift, and exhaling to fold. Inhaling, coming all the way back up with the arms. And exhaling the hands to the heart center. We'll do one more sun salutation. Inhaling, arms come all the way up. Exhaling down to fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. We lower all the way down. Coming up on an inhale to inward upward dog. And exhaling to downward. Paddle those feet out or find some stillness, whatever works for you. And tiptoe the feet forward, folding one more time. Breathing in to lift halfway. Breathing out to fold. Breathing in to come all the way up, arms come overhead. And exhaling, hands to heart. All right, we are warm, so let's begin. We're going to take our right foot back to a high lunge position. So I'm up on my toe. This leg is bent. And let's bring the arms all the way up overhead, squeezing the core, bending deep into that front leg. We're just going to hold it for a second. Couple more breaths. Feel the fire in that front leg. And then we'll lower all the way to the ground with control and push the hips back as we stretch the hamstring, flexing those front toes up. You want your hips to be over top of your knee here, your bottom knee. And then we're going to roll forward, bending that front knee, sinking the hips down and taking both hands on the inside. If you're good here, you can stay here. If you'd like a little bit more of a stretch, you're always welcome to come down to your forearms for this lizard pose. We're stretching the hip flexors. If you're on your forearms, come on up to your hands. Tuck your back toes under and lift your knee. And then slide that front foot to meet the back. We're holding our plank here. Shoulders are over top of the hands. Straight body from shoulders to toes, pushing away from the ground rather than collapsing into the shoulders. And then we're going to turn our feet so that we come onto the edge of the feet into a side plank, lifting that top arm up, making sure that the hips are also lifting. And we breathe here. You got this. If you'd like, you can take that top foot and bring it into a tree pose. Keep breathing through. You can do it. Push away with that bottom arm. One more deep breath. We're coming back to our regular plank with control. And then we're going to lower down to the ground all the way. Get the belly on the ground this time. And then inhale. Press it up for a cobra. And exhale. Come back to downward dog. Nicely done, you guys. This time we're going to take our right foot and step it forward between our hands. Really strengthen through or ground through your front leg so that you can come up to that high lunge now on the other side. Really deep bend in your front knee. Breathing through. Staying here for a minute. Making sure the shoulders are over top of the hips. Tummy is tucked in. One more deep breath. And then slowly lower with control all the way to the ground so the knee touches. And then push the hips back and flex the front toes for our hamstring stretch. Slowly roll forward, bending the knee, bringing both hands on the inside of the foot for our lizard stretch with the option to come down to the forearms. Trying to stay long with the spine rather than crunching everything in. Come back up to the hands. If you're on your forearms, take the back toes and tuck them under. Lift that back knee. Slide the front foot to meet the back, and we meet back to our plank. Holding this one for a second before we head to the other side plank. Using our left hand now for support as we roll through into our left side plank. Feet can be staggered or on top of one another. Try to bring this hand up over the shoulder and lift those hips. Push away from the ground. Fight the desire to give up on your plank. You've got this. Option to bring that top foot to tree pose if you would like. Stay up there. You're doing great. One more deep breath and we'll come back to our regular plank. Bring it back and we'll lower all the way to the ground. Hug the elbows in. Bring it up to a cobra. Stretch it out. And then back to downward dog on an exhale. Start to tiptoe your feet forward and just forward fold. Let the body hang. And then slowly, very, very slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll it up to standing. Head comes up last. Take your sweet time. When you get up there, go ahead and roll the shoulders back a couple times. And roll them forward. And we're gonna do some balancing while we're up here now. So take your right foot and we're gonna come to tree pose. First option is down here with assistance. Second option is on the calf, or third option is on the inner thigh. We just never wanna be right on the knee joint. So choose which one suits you today. Find your balance, maybe by looking at a spot on the floor. Once you think you've got it, if you'd like, you can bring your arms up or even to the heart. Breathe through it. Couple more breaths. We're not going to come out of it right away, so stay with it. Now with control, we're going to just bring our knee forward and extend it out long. So we're going to go from here. Maybe you lose your balance. Bring that knee in and then send it back behind us. You ready to join me? Go ahead, bring that leg forward and out. Hug it in and kick it back behind you as you hinge the hips and bring the chest downward parallel. Bring that knee in, hug it into your chest as high as it'll go, extend straight out, and then bend and push it back. That was 2. We're going to do 3 more for 5. Bring it in, extend it out, back in, kick it back. Keep breathing, you guys, you're doing great. Pull it in, lift it up, and extend. Knee in, kick it back. One more time. Pull it in, extend, bend, kick it back, and with control, place it down. We're going to come into warrior 2. So your toes are facing forward, arms are out, front knee is bent. We're looking straight over that front hand, feeling strong, supported by the ground. And then we'll reach forward, pull that top arm back and up as we reach back down our back leg, side body stretch. And then cartwheeling all the way forward, arms frame that foot, turn the back foot so that the toes are down. We're going to keep that leg up. If you need to put it down, you can. Putting our right hand on the inside of our left foot and opening our chest to the left. And bring the hand back outside the foot. Step the feet back, and we're going to go through a flow, lowering all the way to the ground, coming into your upward dog on an inhale, and on an exhale, coming to your downward dog. Nicely done. Start to walk your feet forward. Forward fold one more time. Just let the body hang, let the head relax, maybe shake it yes and no. And bring it all the way up to standing. And we're going to do the other side now. So left foot can come to ankle, shin, or inner thigh for your tree pose. Find your balance. Maybe extend your arms if you like. Couple more breaths. And bring the hands back down if they were up. We're going to bring that knee in, extend it out, and here we go for our 5 kickbacks. Kick it back, slight bend in that front leg, bringing it forward now, and extending long. That was 1. Here we go again. And 2. 3. 4. 4, one more time, you got it. And 5, kick it all the way back, and with control, place it down, coming into our warrior 2. And then we're going to float the front hand, reach forward and all the way up and back as we stretch side body. And then we'll cartwheel all the way forward, hands frame the foot, turning the toes so that we're straight. Back knee can drop if you need it to, but this is fire flow, so let's keep it up if we can. Left hand on the inside of the foot and open the right arm up. Stay strong, you're doing great. Keep breathing through it. And place that right hand back down. We're going to do 3 yogi push-ups, hugging the elbows in. You can do these on your knees. 3 push-ups. And then we'll sit back to child's pose. Resting the head on the ground, walking the fingertips forward, and just breathing. All right, you guys start to make your way forward, tuck your toes, and come back up to a downward dog. We're going to bring our left foot in the center and our right foot straight up. And then 5 times, we're going to draw our knee into our chest, really rounding the spine, pulling that knee in as high as it will go. 1, kick it back. 2, inhale, pull it in. 3, exhale, push it back. 4, and 5. Nice. Now bring that knee in and plant the foot down. Come into a low lunge, so put your bottom knee down and arms overhead. Take your hands, place them behind your head, and open your elbows left and right, stretching out the upper back and the chest. And then relax the arms. You're going to kick your back foot over to the right. And then we're going to reach down with our right hand and see if we can grab that heel. If not, you can just put your hand on your hip. But we're looking for this side and back bend. Reaching up and over. You can tuck your back toes if that brings your heel up a little bit higher for you. And then come back up. Bring the foot back to where it was. Tuck those toes. Make sure that you have 90-degree angles here because we're going to do 10 lunges. So really push into both feet to stand up. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Push off that back foot to come together. And we're going to just forward fold and let it hang. And place the hands down. Start to tiptoe the feet backwards into your downward dog. Then we'll go through the other side. So put the right foot in the middle, left foot straight up. And then we'll do our 5 knees to chest. Here we go. Inhale to pull that knee into the chest. Really squeeze. Exhale to push it back. 1. Continue that. You got it. 2. 3. 4. 5. Bring it all the way in. Place it down between the hands. Drop the back knee and bring the arms up. Bring the hands behind the head. Open up the shoulders. Arms all the way down. Kick the foot to the left now. Reach it up and back. Over for that heel. And come on up. Check your angles. Make sure you're supported. Hands on hips. Tuck your back toes and push up. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Step together and forward fold. Start to roll it up nice and slow. Bring the hands to the heart. Sit back into chair pose. Nice and low. Hips are back. Knees are bent. And together, feet are together. Open up and twist. So take that right arm to the left leg. Push them into each other. Staying long within the spine, the neck, the head. Sink those hips low. Really get your money's worth here. Though our classes are free. Coming back to the center. Stay low, stay low, stay low as we switch to the other side. Coming back to the center. Don't come up yet. Stay with it. Just lift your left heel off the ground. If you want to, you can lift the whole left leg. I know it's burning. Stay strong. Switch. Come back down and stand up. Nicely done. Take the arms, shake it all out. Maybe shake the legs out. And we're going to fold forward one more time. This time with legs a little bit wider. Letting the upper body just hang. Maybe you pedal out the feet a little bit. And then step it back to plank. And bring your right foot in for pigeon. So drive that knee forward. We've got a little angle going on. This foot is shooting out about 45 degrees. Back toes are tucked under. Hips are turned to face forward. And we're seated upright for now. Once you feel like you're settled in, you can start to fold forward. Maybe coming down to your forearms if you can make it there. Maybe you extend your arms all the way forward and rest your head on the ground. We'll start to make our way back up. Tuck your back toes so that you can bring that leg back and switch it with the other one. Sitting upright, squaring off the hips one more time. And then folding forward when you're ready. Start to make your way back up. Come back to your plank and hold. 10 seconds. Breathe through it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the feet in, cross the ankles so that you can come through. We're going to do a reverse plank, or you can do a tabletop if you're not comfortable with reverse plank. You ready? 3, 2, 1, up. Breathe through, push those hips up. Doing great, we're almost to the end. Nice and strong with the whole body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the hips, tuck the knees in, arms out, and roll down as slow as you can go. Take your time. Once you get down there, bring both knees into the chest and grab the outside of the feet for happy baby. Just trying to get the knees to come down towards the ground. Maybe you find a little movement, rock side to side, like the happiest little baby there ever was. And then bring the knees together and into the chest. Rock slightly left and right. And drop them over to the left as you look to the right with your arms out like a T. Connect to the core to bring the knees back up and over to the right now as you look to the left. Come back to the center. Take your hands on your knees and draw a couple circles to the right. And a couple circles to the left. And place your feet down and extend them out long. Taking the hands and flipping them up, tucking the chin slightly as we settle in for just 1 minute. Time just to breathe. Close down your eyes, let your body sink into the ground. Just focus on how you feel, how it feels to breathe right now. Each part of your body relax completely, supported by the ground beneath it. Relaxing the muscles in your face and your jaw. Slowly bring our awareness back into the room, into our body, wiggling fingers and toes, maybe rolling the wrists and the ankles, shaking the head left and right, and then rolling your body to one side, and eventually pressing yourself back up to a seated position. When you get there, you can open your eyes. I thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you had a good time, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good day.